Miracle was always clean and smelling nice. Sometimes she'll still be asleep. Mommy Peace would smile and say she ate well today. Then she slept like an angel. I'll thank her, collect my baby, and go home. After some weeks, I noticed something. My baby started sleeping too much. Even when we got home, she would sleep all through the night without waking to eat. Sometimes her body would feel warm, but when I tried to feed her, she wouldn't take much. I thought it was just stress or maybe teething. One day, I came early from work around 2 p.m. I didn't call to tell her I was coming. I just wanted to surprise them. When I reached the daycare, I didn't hear any sound. Normally, babies cry, laugh, something, But that place was quiet, too quiet. I pushed the door open. What I saw still makes my heart shake. There is this woman that owns a daycare in my street. Everybody knows her as Mommy Peace. When I got married newly and moved into this area, I didn't really know anybody. 3 months into my marriage, I got pregnant. After I gave birth, I was on maternity leave. But before I knew it, my resumption date at the bank came up. I didn't have anywhere to stay with the baby during work hours. So I started looking for where I could keep her. That's how I heard about Mommy Peace's daycare. Everyone said she was kind, loving, and good with children. Almost everyone around said, take your baby to Mommy Peace. You will never regret it. She's very good with children. So I went there one morning to check. The place looked fine, small but neat. Plastic chairs, toys, small mattresses everywhere. I saw about 6 children sleeping. All of them looked peaceful. Even the air smelled of baby powder. I felt relaxed. I told her I'll bring my baby the next day. So every morning, I would drop my little girl Miracle there before heading to work. When I came back in the evening, Miracle was always clean and smelling nice. Sometimes she'll still be asleep. Mommy Peace would smile and say she ate well today. Then she slept like an angel. I'll thank her, collect my baby, and go home. After some weeks, I noticed something. My baby started sleeping too much. Even when we got home, she would sleep all through the night without waking to eat. Sometimes her body would feel warm, but when I tried to feed her, she wouldn't take much. I thought it was just stress or maybe teething. One day, I came early from work around 2 p.m. I didn't call to tell her I was coming. I just wanted to surprise them. When I reached the daycare, I didn't hear any sound. Normally, babies cry, laugh, something, But that place was quiet, too quiet. I pushed the door open. What I saw still makes my heart shake. 5 children were lying on small beds, all asleep. The TV was on, showing one old Yoruba movie. Mommy Peace and her niece were sitting on the floor, pressing phones and laughing. They were feeding bottles on the table, but I could tell no child had used them. Mommy Peace, I said, trying to sound normal. They're all sleeping. She smiled. Yes, so I just gave them food and they slept. You came early today, oh. Something about her smile didn't feel right. I walked closer to where Miracle was. Her lips looked dry. I touched her. Her skin was cold. My heart started beating fast. Mommy Peace, what happened to my baby? She came quickly. What are you saying? She just slept not long ago, Ni. I shook Miracle gently. She didn't move. I shook her again. Nothing. Then I screamed, my baby, somebody help me. I grabbed Miracle, tears already running down my face. I kept shouting, wake up, Miracle, please wake up. Mommy Peace stood there, shaking her hands, saying, maybe it's faint. Maybe she fainted. But my child was gone. Later that day, after police came and people gathered, we found out what had been happening in that place. They said every morning, as soon as the parents left, Mommy Peace would give the babies a small spoon of sleeping syrup, something strong that makes them sleep for hours. That way, she wouldn't have to feed them, clean them, or attend to their cries. She and her niece would then spend the day watching movies, chatting, or even going out. Sometimes, when one child cried too much, they would lock them inside the toilet till they got tired and slept. They never used to feed them properly. Instead, they would pour part of the baby food away and later tell parents, your child ate well. They even used to sell the diapers that parents brought in bulk. That day, Miracle had been vomiting since morning. But when they gave her that same sleeping syrup, she threw up while half asleep. Instead of cleaning her up, Mommy Peace got angry, flogged her with that small cane she used for the older kids, and dumped her on the bed to rest. My baby choked on her vomit. By the time I arrived, she was already gone. When police checked the place, they found different bottles of baby syrup hidden in a small nylon bag. The smell in that room alone was enough to make anybody cry. I couldn't stand. I fell right there on the floor, screaming till my voice broke. My husband came, held me, but I even couldn't look at him. They carried Mommy Peace and her niece away that day. Since then, I've never looked at any daycare the same way again. Sometimes when I walk past her house, I still see the small plastic chairs and colorful walls, but the silence there feels heavy, like the ghost of those children are still there. Since that day, every time I see a mother rushing to drop her baby and hurry off to work, my heart cuts small. I just whisper a prayer, God, protect that child. Because the truth is, evil doesn't always wear a scary face. Sometimes it smiles at you, powders your baby, and tells you she sleeps like an angel. If you have ever had a bad experience with a daycare, or you've seen something that didn't sit right with you, please share it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's learn from each other. No parent deserves to go through what I went through. Parents, please, if you are watching this, don't just look at neat flaws, powdered babies. Ask questions. Show up unannounced, because behind that smile, behind that powder smear, you don't know what happens when you walk away. Please, don't be too busy for your child. Don't ignore your instincts when your heart tells you something is wrong. Listen. No job, no money, no peace is worth a child's life.